The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Troy West will be on the mound for game 4. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more length and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
Digging in, Clint Brooks. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Clint Brooks.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it. And if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Cortez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Brooks is retired, and there's 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look
in
out.
The second spot tonight. Right
Digging
fielder,
in the switch hitter, Carlos Perez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Nope, that's down.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping up now, George Arthur. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Salvador Salazar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out toward right field. Murillo giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Come on, guys.
Coming to the plate now, Esteban
Leading off for
Camacho.
Biloxi.
He'll start things
Catcher,
out in the top half of the
Esteban
second.
Camacho.
No outs here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, this guy's having a pretty good season. That's a nice line drive. Look, Double-A. We see a lot of guys jump from Double-A to the big leagues. This is where you become a true prospect.
Batting sixth.
Standing in now, Daniel Espinoza. And this will be
Espinoza.
swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. A runner at first with no outs here.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he struck him out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Armas,
Batting seventh.
and the home-away
Left fielder,
splits tell us he's actually
Alfonso
quite a bit better
Armas.
hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, let's go right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Runners on first with one down. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit.
Batting
Now
eighth.
we'll see if he can finish it off
Shortstop.
strong as well.
Luis Baez.
Here we go right now, fellas.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Now batting, Lewis Thatcher.
Batting
Twos
ninth.
all over the
Thatcher.
place. 2 on, 2
Lewis
out, and of course here in inning
Thatcher.
number 2.
Get out of this. Easy way now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Clint
Leading off
Brooks.
for Biloxi.
He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Clint Brooks.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
Right fielder.
Carlos Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Nobody out, runner on first. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now batting.
Into the box,
First baseman,
George Arthur. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Come on, big guy, get him yourself right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Troy West. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
West.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan
The center fielder,
Craig.
number 16, Ryan Craig.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jace Peterson.
batter, number
0 for 1 here in
second
the early
baseman,
going. Bottom of inning number
Peterson.
3, 0-0 our score. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Striding in once again, Stuart
The batter,
Inman.
number 6, shortstop, Stuart Inman.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Perez is there. 2 down. Digging in, Christian Acosta.
Now
2
batting.
on, 2 out for
Left
him here in the
fielder.
3rd.
Christian
2 down, runners at
Acosta.
1st and 2nd.
Hey, get a good one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Salvador
Leading off for
Salazar.
Biloxi.
He's 0 for
Center
1
fielder.
thus far.
Salvador Salazar.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Cortez corrals it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Now in the box, Esteban
Now
Camacho.
batting, catcher Esteban Camacho.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Hey, blaze it first.
The
Blaze it
windup
first.
and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now,
Now batting,
Daniel
third
Espinoza. As he'll take a
Daniel
look at a pitch too low. It's
Espinoza.
ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. They stay away with the forkball, but then fall behind here 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 17 in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Alfonso Armas
Leading off
comes
for
into
Biloxi.
this at bat 0 for
Left
1 in
fielder,
the ball game.
Alfonso Armas.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Luis Baez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Lewis
Now batting,
Thatcher. 0
the
for
pitcher,
1 for him here in this
Lewis
one.
Thatcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hey, we got 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So digging in now, Troy West.
The pitcher, Troy West.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Here comes the first pitch, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another shot now, Clint
Leading off
Brooks.
for Biloxi.
He's 1 for 2 in the
Second
ball game.
baseman, Clint Brooks.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
guys.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Fork ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in once again, Carlos Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
One down.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
first baseman,
George Arthur.
George
He'll swing and
Arthur.
lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hit me.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty
Center
and a
fielder
right-hander
34.
begin throwing. Into the box now, Salvador Salazar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, one away.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acosta has it in his tracks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready once again, Esteban Camacho.
Now batting.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Camacho.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Craig has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, and the visiting club leads it 1-0.
Your
Mark
attention, please.
Pulse is on to
Now,
pitch from the
pitching for
bullpen now
your
to start inning number
Mississippi
7.
Braves, number 33, Mark Pulse.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Lewis Thatcher earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Troy West takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Donovan Ritchie wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First for the Victoria Shuckers. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For Mississippi, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.